Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to do Leetcode line 75 sheet. First question, to sum. So let us first read this question, then about the constraints, and then finally about the coding part for the same and before that intuition. And yeah, time complexity and space complexity as well. So here, let us first read this particular question. So given an array integer num and an integer target, return the indices of two numbers such that they add up to target. So basically, here we are required to return the indices of those two numbers which add up to the target. And then you may assume that each input would have exactly one solution and you may not use the element twice. You can return the answer in any order. So the thing is that 0, 1 or 1, 0, like that way it could be returned. So that what they want to say by return in any order. And then exactly one solution that simply means that there would be only one pair present in that input which add up to the target. And we may not use the same element, that is we can't use 4, 4 if 8 is there as the target. So that they want to convey to us. Now let us first check for the constraint, then we will be going ahead with the intuition for the same. Now here, nums dot length is up to 10 raised to power 4 in order of n, and each element could be 10 raised to power 9, and target could also go up to 10 raised to power 9. Only one valid answer exists, that is not more than one pair would exist here. So that's the thing which it want to convey. Now here, let us first take this particular input and the target. So how we can do the same? So first means here what we can do is we are required to check for only two numbers that add up to the 9, right? And that adding up to the 9 would be something like that that first number and the second number which is there, that would be the one and only pair which will be adding up to 9. Either they can't be less than or more than our target. That would be the thing. So let us do this particular with the help of two pointers. So 2 and 15, this we will be checking, and then when we add them up, it comes out to be 15 plus 2 would be basically greater than 9. So that's why we will be moving towards a starting point, and then we will be checking for 11 plus 2. That is again greater than 9. Then again we will be moving towards the starting, and then we will be moving to 7. Then 7 plus 2 is exactly equal to 9. So now as we are required to return for the index, so that's why here we will be checking that what is the index of 7, what is the index of 2. That we will be checking and that we will be returning. So that is the whole thing which we are required to do in this particular question. Means the thing is that as they have mentioned in the question only, that there is only one pair which is existing and it should be equal to target, and we can't use repetitive of a particular element. So that's the thing here. So in that context only we are using here two pointers where we are either starting from start, and then one is starting from the start and other is starting from the end, and then they are moving in each other's direction, means basically opposite directions, so that we can reach to that point which fulfills the condition that sum of both of the element is equal to target. So that's the thing which we are required to do here. So now let us go ahead with the coding part for the same, and even the time complexity and the space complexity for the same would be order of n, and space complexity order of 1. Why order of 1? Because we are not using any extra space. So that's the thing here. Now let us go ahead with the coding part for the same. So here's the code for this particular question. So now here I've taken the size of the same, and then I have taken my left and right pointer as their opposite direction pointer. So that's why left would be starting from 0 and right would be starting from n minus 1. And then while left is less than right, means we are basically checking that they do not cross each other. So that's the thing which we are doing here. And first thing we will be checking that if nums of left and nums of right is equal to target, then we will be directly returning our left comma right, which will be indicating the indices of those elements. But if nums of left plus nums of right is less than target, then that simply means that we are required to increment the number, right? Because it is less than target. So that's why we will be incrementing our left pointer, else we will be decrementing our right pointer. So that's the thing which we will be going to do in this particular. And at this point only, we will be able to get our answer. And if that is not the case, then at the end, we will be returning empty vector. So that's the thing which we are required to return here and do in this particular question. And time complexity, space complexity is already order of n and order of 1. So this is the most optimized solution for this particular question. And other way to do this particular question would be by using some extra space. And that extra space would help us to return the index. But as we are using extra space, so that will make our time, although time complexity would be same, but the space complexity there would be order of it. So that becomes what I can say like this is more optimized than the that one where we will be using extra space, right? So that's why that become not much wanted answer. So yeah, this was all for this particular question. If you have any doubt, you can comment that down. And yeah, this was all for this video. Thank you.